Hey there, everybody, welcome back. Let's talk Manchester United. And unfortunately today, the last thing I feel like doing is talking about Manchester United. What we witnessed today is something that we've gotten used to a lot over the last 18 months. I don't even know what to say. I don't know where to begin. Well, in terms of the game, it's team selection. Okay, there were some questions over there. Overall, it's something I predicted that would happen. I honestly wanted Ugarte to start, but I didn't think that would happen. That is what it is. We were pretty good and also as expected, West Ham were pretty shit in the first half, and we were pretty decent. We made some chances, but we couldn't finish the chances. Dalot had one of the worst games he's had. I don't know which one's worse, the one against Spurs or the one today, he's had a couple of stinkers over the last couple months, maybe the year, but it did not help. He had an open goal. All he could do, I think Riley could have scored that goal. I'm not even kidding. All he had to do was put it into an open net, but instead he tried to put it into space for some reason, and I don't know again what to say, because then eventually West Ham scored. Again, out of stupidity on our players' part. Another thing I want to say is, in the second half, West Ham came. They changed their formation, which was predicted. Everybody knew that would happen. And our players decided not to play anymore. They were like, we're done. We thought the first half was the whole game. So we played 90 minutes? That's what they reacted like. And they put in a half-ass performance, which is I've become pretty used to. One thing what I've been thinking about lately is, when I watch other teams play, and not necessarily the Liverpools and the Cities and Arsenals, even when I watch other teams play, like Brentford or Fulham, I notice one thing. Watching United games, I barely do. And that's players putting an effort in from the first whistle up until the last. And like I said, it's not just the title-winning teams that do this. Like Brentford, when they played against us, they did that. I watched them play against Ipswich this weekend. They never stopped, even though they were 2 goals behind. Fulham did it against Man City. Forget other team, they did it against Man City. They put an effort from beginning to end. But when I watch United play, I never see that for all the 90 minutes. You'll see that in chunks and portions of the game. Like today we saw it in the first half, then we saw it after we conceded. So basically what this means is the players can put in more of an effort. It's not like they're exhausted and they're at their last breath, and they've lost all stamina. They can. They just choose not to. Like anyone at work, or school, you probably have had people where you're part of a project and someone just half-assing their job, and they are, because you could have done that task twice as fast, and it's not that difficult. And that's what happens with United. We have too many of those half-assed players over here, and then it becomes like an infection. So the players who do want to put an effort, they can't. This is one of the things Ralph Ragnick has spoken about when he said open heart surgery, is that you got to get everything out. And they also have started doing that, but this summer we thought a lot more players would be out. But now they're part of our first team, including Casemiro and Eriksen. And I don't know why Ten Hag's not starting Ugarte. So let's get at Ten Hag. So a lot of people are Ten Hag out now. A lot of them. Me personally, I would want the managers to stay. But with Ten Hag, the problem with Ten Hag is nothing's changing. And the thing is, I know it's the players. The players are the reason why it sucks. You can't say he doesn't have tactics, because in the first half, he cut West Ham open completely. But it's in the second half where it's not like his tactics disappeared. It's just our players got overwhelmed and everybody started doing their own thing again. They forgot basics again. Some players, still play well. It's just the bad apples sometimes are, what I say, it's like one rotten mango ruins the rest of the basket or something like that, or one rotten apple. That's pretty much like what it is over here at United. When you're in a game, it needs to be a well-oiled functioning machine. Just think of a machine. Think of your watch. There's all levers and different dials in there that keep on moving at perfect synchronized speeds. When one of those doesn't work as well, even though the rest of the parts are really good, the clock malfunctions. It doesn't show right time. And that's what like a team is on the pitch during a football game. You need to have everyone be well oiled to perform well. Now, the reason why we win is because some of our parts are so good, meaning they're so talented, and some players like Mizraoui put in so much of an effort that we scrape wins. Like today, we might have scraped a win. But if everybody works well, and in certain cases, like the second half today, even the parts that do well stop functioning. Because imagine, like, constantly working against, playing with someone who's doing horrible. You tend to eventually give up because everybody's human. It's not like FIFA. That's the thing. A lot of people who keep on complaining, they think that Ten Hag is supposed to control the players like they do in FIFA. But it's not like that. He can't tell them his instructions. They follow it and they stop following it. But the problem with Ten Hag is they're not... If he could sack players, I would say Ten Hag should say 100%. Just sack these 4 players, get rid of them, and get another replacement like you can do with managers mid-season. But you can't. And that's the issue. So everybody's right now is like, these players, we know they're not going to work for him anymore. They probably don't respect him. Some of them do. That's why we get half decent performances. But the rest of the team, completely as a whole, like consistently giving performances week in week out, we're not getting that. And that's the reason why a lot of people want Ten Hag out, and Ineos has to make that decision. Because the shitty part is right now, there's no good managers out there. Like, everyone is in a different role, and when you're already in a job, it's very difficult to leave mid-season. And there's no one out there. Xavi, people say, I don't think he's going to do a better job than Ten Hag. Like, literally, look, he left, and Hansi Flick is doing so much of a better job. Why would he get Xavi to do this? That's the reason why a lot of people, including me, I feel like, don't sack the manager, just leave him. But the problem is that somehow the players need to start playing better. They need to start putting in a shift. They need to start doing their basics right. But how do we do that? If I was Ineos, I would go in and tell these players, you do that right now or you're not playing at all. You're going to be out with the kids and just sit and collect your paycheck till your contract is done until the summer, and then you can fuck off. That's what I would do. But I don't think any of us are doing that. Because one of the reasons why, because we still have the Glazers, and the Glazers probably don't want us to upset their poster boys, the ones that sell the most merchandise, right? Ten Hag doesn't sell as much merchandise as Bruno Fernandes. He doesn't sell as much merchandise as Marcus Rashford, and that's a problem. To the Glazers, these players are more valuable assets than the managers are, because for them it's like freaking Marvel or Disney. They've even said this out before. But anyways, I don't know what's going to happen either way, whether they stick with Ten Hag or they sack Ten Hag. Ineos have to make a statement, because if they come out and say Ten Hag is staying till indefinitely, like, we're not going to sack him at least till the summer, people will accept it. And that's what they need to do. They need to either do that or they need to get rid of Ten Hag and bring a change. Because and I'm pretty sure a lot of other United fans like me, I've gotten so numb. It hurts so bad. Like today, I thought it would be a good win because everybody said we're gonna beat West Ham, because West Ham are pretty shit, and they were. But United are. If West Ham are shit, United are, I don't know, freaking diarrhea or something like that. I felt so numb all day today. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have as well. It definitely does hurt my mental health. I don't know why I do this. Unfortunately, it's something that we all are addicted to, but have zero control over. Anyways, let's hope for the best. Let's hope tomorrow, Monday, Ineos make a good decision, either with keeping Ten Hag or letting him go, but make a freaking statement. And let's just hope the players get on board and we start performing better. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Take care.